Hi, what is it, guys? So this is my soccer camp story time. But I had a really fun time there. It was a 4-day soccer camp. So we were there for 2.5 hours. That seems like a lot. It was like 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. 8:30. 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. But it was all worth the time. It was super fun. So day one, we met our coaches, Coach Tyler and Coach Scott. Coach Scott was with this younger kids. I think the camp was like 7 to 13-year-olds, 7 to 14-year-olds. Right when I got there, I thought there was just like younger kids. So I was like, oh my gosh, please don't be like the older kid. Like, I don't want it to be me and like just me and then like 27 and 8-year-olds. So that would be embarrassing. No, it wasn't. So it was me. I knew somebody named Ben. He's on my last soccer team. Then I knew somebody named Evan, which he's a friend of my last soccer team too. They were there. Coach Tyler, he's nice. He's immature, but that's perfect for me and stuff. So, and we just had a good time the first day meeting people, and then I had some other friends named Lathan and Zach and stuff. But the first day, we did some moves, to get to know each other, practice, get some shots on goal and stuff. And then at the end of the day, we would do World Cup, which we were kind of counting up scores all week, but I didn't care really much. But of course, I tried my best and stuff. But it was like me, some other smaller girl, Zach, and then some other buddy, some other kid. Which had changed during the week because some people weren't there and stuff. But day two, first day we did like scissor moves and stuff, kind of like put your foot around the ball and then you go the other way, make them go the other way that you aren't. But day number two, odds and ends again. But day number three is where it kind of got interesting. Coach Scott and Coach Tyler weren't there. It was a new coach named Coach Andre. He's a nice one again, of course. Then there was another one called Coach Jordan, I think. And then somebody else I forgot. But they were there for that day. We did these fun little, some of them are relay races. Got to dribble the ball around the cone and stuff. Some of them were, we each pick a lane. Yeah, second day we also did like lanes and drill it halfway and come back, or dribble it all the way and come back on always the right side. But third day we did lanes and moves in our lane and stuff. But that was really fun. Then of course we did the World Cup, but I think Zach and Evan weren't there that day. So chuck my hat at the wall. But we kind of changed up teams then. It was just me and another smaller kid. We did pretty good. Again, I didn't really care about scores all week. I wasn't really taking it as a competition, really. But, in the fourth, wait, was I talking about the second one? I think I was. But anyway, we can go to yesterday. Yesterday, I'd probably say it was the most fun. And the most one I'm going to talk about. But, fourth day, came in. I wasn't expecting Coach Tyler to be there because the other coaches, like Coach Andre, said that he wouldn't be here, but I guess he was. And then Coach Scott, he was in London, so of course he's not gonna be there. But we got there. I think everybody was there on the older team. But first thing that stood out to me was we did 1v1 knockout tournament with the older kids, which they were like 6 or 7. So yeah, it was like, in the beginning, it was me versus Evan, my friend Evan. I won. Then I kind of got to semifinals, me versus my friend Ben. I won, and then it was me and Ben's sister at the end, and I won. So I won that there. Second thing we did, kind of like mini games, was the speed shooting. You had to run up with the ball, go past the first cone, like stop it, turn around, come by the second cone, stop it, turn around, then shoot it. Whoever's fastest wins. I went through everybody, knocked them all out, and then I won. But since I won the last one, my coach gave the win to second place, which I agree with that, because I'll tell you why. at the end, around the end. But third, we did speed dribbling. We had to speed dribble around the figure 8 of the cones. However many times you went around it, that's how many times you got it. This wasn't really a knockout. It's just whoever got the most wins. And it comes down to fourths. So if you got like 6.5 times, that's 6.5. 6 3/4 times, that you went around the figure 8 in cones 6 3/4 times. I got 6 3/4 times, and all the second best people with three-way tie, I think, is 6.5. So I won that once again, all 3 mini games. But he gave it to Ben, my coach. That's totally fine. But I don't know if he knew I won, but I did, 100%. But then we did World Cup knockout. Now we were USA. It was me, another small girl, my friend Zach, and then another smaller boy. 2 older kids, 2 smaller kids. USA. We got down to knock out all the other teams but one, but I'll tell you that in a second. So, semifinals, we were facing, I forgot who, Germany, I think. We were down by 2. We were kind of getting nervous. But then, there was like 10 seconds left. I scored 2 to tie it up. Then we had like 2 more minutes of like overtime or sudden death. I stole it, shot it from the side. Nice side shot. But then it was the finals. It was us versus 3 girls. And we had subs. We would have won if, I'll tell you in a second, but it was 2-2, I think, once again. But it was a tie, and every 45 seconds we would get subbed in and out. I got subbed out last for over 45 seconds because it went overtime. So I got subbed out for like 30 seconds, and then the timer reset because I got the overtime started. So it was like I was out for like a minute and 30 seconds, and they got the ball, like golden goal kind of. They shot it. If I was in there, I would have stopped them, but I got subbed out for way too long. But I'm happy with the second place, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to make it that far at all because our team is kind of lacking past the other couple days. But yeah, also 2 days ago, third day, we would have gotten first place on the leaderboard, which we were tied in third and fourth with 7 points, and number 1 is 16. It's crazy, but my team, it was 2-2, and there's a rule where if your whole team's not past the half line when you shoot, it doesn't count. And it was a 2-2 tie. I scored literally 2 more after we had 2, so it would have been 4-2. But our teammate wasn't past the half line. And we were facing the best team, which is 16 points. If we would have done that, in a win that day was 3 points, and the day before that. So we would have had 4 points from like getting 4 goals, which I think were all from me, I don't know. Plus the 3 that we won, which is 7, which would go 7-7, 14, and they would lose 3 because they would lost and they would only have 2, and it would be 13. So we would be in the lead 14-13. But that's not really what mattered. It was really that we got second place. And then we did the award ceremony. They did younger than older. Coach Tyler did the older. Then I think I forgot who did the other one. Oh yeah, there was another coach on the 4th day too. But he did their awards, but I forgot what his name was. But Coach Eddie, I think. But other than that, we did the awards at the end. So it was for all 3 mini games, which I won all 3. But I'm not gonna get all 3 mini games awards. So I got 1, but they're gonna be sending it to us sometime because they didn't have it printed in person. But and then the other 2 went to the other people in the bigger group that got like second or something like that. So it just made sense. Then there's the workhorse award, somebody who worked really hard and stuff, and I didn't get it somehow. I think it's because I already got one, but more than one person got more than one award. But it's weird. Workhorse award, it's for somebody that comes every day, works their butt off. That was me. I just didn't get it, whatever. Probably because I already got an award. They were trying to get the younger kids more awards, I'd say, which is kind of reasonable, I don't know. Then, like, the Ball Mastery Wizard, they saw people playing out in World Cup throughout the week, I think. I literally carried our team with literally like 10 goals and stuff, but it's whatever. And then the last one award was like the award that stands for the workhorse and the ball master wizard, pretty much everything. And a kid named Lathan on our team got it. He's my friend and stuff. But here, I'll show you. You saw the shirt. You kind of saw the shirt that I got yesterday. I just put it in the wash, so I really couldn't show you it. But this is kind of the, not really the award. It's just like a little poster that everybody got. You know, it's a certificate. Bam. Ah! I just dropped it. Yeah. It's great. I love it. Okay. And then I also got this, which, I'm not 100% sure what this is. But then it also says some moves on the back. Inside chop, outside chop, it says we did that, we did scissors, step over. You know, I don't think we did all these, but, you know, cookie we did and stuff. We did some of those. But, yeah, it was a really fun time. I would totally go again. But my fall soccer season is starting, so not gonna be able to. But I hope maybe something comes up like that again. But, yeah. So, that was that. And